Hey, welcome to Gracie Schwarzwald. I'm here with Erkan Mete, and we're continuing on with our complete Gracie Self-Defense Course, and we're going to go over the forward roll into a breakfall. Okay, so first thing we're going to learn is doing it from a kneeling position. Okay, you can forward roll into standing into other positions, but in this situation, it's a good way to really learn how if you get an explosive throw, how to land correctly into these things, as well as sometimes you're walking and you trip. You know, a forward landing can be rather painful, but if we roll through, we land in a kind of a better position, correct? Okay, so the way we're going to start this is first, is I'm here. There's many ways to do this, but this is the way I teach beginners, is I'm going to step one leg up. So this leg is straight up and down. I'm not sitting. I'm here. I'm going to put one hand on the mat. Okay, so can I get you like this? Here. Now that hand stays on the mat. Okay, so this is what makes it very simple, makes it a dummy proof. He's going to take this free hand and it's going to pass between his leg and his arm. So now you notice he's tucking his shoulder. So the roll, come back for a second. Just put both knees down for a second. You'll see this later. No, just face the camera. Okay, now, the roll is from this shoulder to this far hip or the other way. So if he just tuck that shoulder and roll, notice he rolls to that other hip. So what he does not want to do is roll straight down, turn, straight down his spine. Come back. He does not want to roll straight this way. He wants to roll diagonally across his back. Turn this way, so you can see. He wants to roll, turn more, from this shoulder to this hip. Okay, really important for the break fall we're going to do. So he's not rolling this way. This way you do not want to have to roll straight down your spine. So come back. So both knees are down. We'll cover this in another period, but he's going to roll from this shoulder to this hip. So that's what we're doing here. So come back. So he steps one leg up. Puts the other foot on the ground. He can be on the balls of his feet here to help push off. Okay, he's going to pass that arm down. Now he's going to look like he's passing his head through the hole. He's going to roll from this shoulder across. So you notice he lands exactly in the break fall position. So can I get you here, facing that way? Leg up, hand goes through, come back. Now do it facing me. Come start over there. And this time I want you to do a good hard break fall as you land. Good. Now, very important, come back. What I will see from this, people will do this, and as they roll, they'll land on their elbow. Okay? If you threw me and I did this, what would happen?
The elbow is break.
Yeah, I've destroyed my arm. Okay, just accept the roll. So one more time. Now, why am I so insistent on that hand? Because I've taught this technique for 16, 17 years now. And what I see is people do it right a couple times and they'll get cocky and they'll take that hand off the ground and they'll start passing that hand between their legs and going the wrong, and then they get really messed up and confused. Okay, so keep that hand on the ground. Okay, I don't care how many times you do this. Then through and then break fall. Again, notice good alignment. Arm position, hands, everything. He comes back up, turns, come back this way just a little bit, step up. Make sure, by the way, with this, you always do both sides with your break falls and your rolls. Perfect, okay? So now we're going to do it from a standing position. Okay, so it's going to be a little bit different, but the same concept. I have one leg forward, one leg back, okay? So instead of putting a hand on the ground, you're going to make it a cross with your hands. This forward arm back. Can I get you to come forward? So if his right leg is forward, his right leg is the rolling. Now, it's a little kind of Aikido-ish. He wants to keep this slight bend on his arm. It needs to be strong. So you don't want to let that arm collapse and you don't want it straight. It stays at this bend. It's actually a pretty strong position. So he's going to roll down his arm, down the shoulder to this far hip. Okay, so as he goes, he wants to look towards his back foot. Now sometimes I'll get my body lower I'll push off that back foot. I'll look towards that back foot, right? If I look forward, what happens? I face plant. So he's going to lower his body, step back just a little bit. No, just back. So there we go. Good. And what did you do at the end? Breakfall. Come back up. What I don't want to see you guys do, start this side, is either land on your elbow or come to a sitting up position. Here, okay, or on his elbow. Coming up to the sitting where you come up to your standing feet, that's fine. But don't land on your elbow. But the more important thing is we're doing 2 drills in one. We're doing a roll and a break fall. Okay, so he rolls. Here, he comes back the other way. Good. Again, stay right there. Notice again, he's in very good position. He can come right back up. So this is very much, notice the forward roll and the break fall. I'm not going to throw you, but it's exactly as if that's the motion that's happening, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. So practice these, start on the ground to build up your ability and your comfort level, right? Because you don't want to be tense with your body and scared, right? You want to be fairly relaxed. Your neck is tight, or tucked, but you don't want to be very tense. You want to relax your body, go through the motions. Okay, so these are our forward rolls into a break fall on the knees or standing.